23-year-old Scottsbluff man who was arrested earlier this month for a charge of child sex trafficking of a minor is now facing new charges following allegations tied to his time as a para-educator at Gering Public Schools. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, 23-year-old Ramon Lozoya is facing 2 fresh charges of third-degree sexual assault of a child following a November investigation by the Gering Police Department. Court records say the girl told police that over a 2-day period, Lozoya allegedly was offering help on her schoolwork, and while he was next to her, the girl claims that he inappropriately touched her multiple times. She also said his phone was out and it appeared that he was taking photos of her. He was served his arrest warrant at the Scottsbluff County Detention Center on Tuesday, where he is currently being held from his arrest earlier this month. A February 1st preliminary hearing has been set on the new charges. Gering Public Schools told KNEB News that Lozoya was terminated the day the incident was reported. In a statement, they added they immediately contacted law enforcement and conducted their own investigation as well. Well, today we wrap up our 3-part series on payday loans in the wake of Check and Go and Advance America closing after a November ballot measure passed by voters. Platte Valley Bank Executive Vice President Zach Karp says people who were in that vicious cycle of getting payday loans to pay for previous loans can get to the road of recovery and offers up ways to get off onto the right foot.
One would be to sit down with a consumer lender and to talk about what could I do to be able to qualify for a loan. Is it on the income side? Is it on the expense side? Is it on the borrowing side? To try to, or is it on the credit score? Just try to understand what needs to be fixed.
Once you address those issues, getting credit scores back in check is imperative.
We've seen credit scores have significant negative impacts because of a $92 Verizon bill, for example, that somebody thought, well, that's not that big of a deal, but those disputes are a big deal. And so I think it's important to try to resolve those disputes with those companies to the best of your ability. And a lot of times the individuals that you speak with at those companies are empowered to make adjustments, make settlements for those small dollar amounts. And it's always better to try to resolve those rather than have them get reported to the credit bureau in that fashion.
Karp says, in layman's terms, it's a good thing in the long run that voters did approve the ballot measure to cap payday loans at 36%.
In my opinion, it is a net positive for the consumer to have the annual percentage rate capped at 36%. I think there is going to be a short-term impact on those consumers that were used to having access to that type of financing. Long-term, this will be much better. I actually don't think this is the last time you'll hear about the issue, even in the near term. There was federal legislation introduced in 2019 that would cap it at 36% for all consumers everywhere in the United States, which again I think on a net basis is a good thing to try to introduce a little financial discipline in there where those types of high-cost short-term borrowings aren't having that negative financial impact on consumers.
Karp also noted that the ballot measure passed with 83% support from Nebraska voters, adding that it is certainly an issue impacting a lot of people, but the people have shown that they feel strongly about capping these levels. Well, straight ahead, could be in for a gusty Saturday. Bill's got your weekend weather forecast coming up right after this on KNEB.TV News.
At Platte Valley Bank, we realize the way people want to bank in the future may be different than it has been. As comfort levels and desires vary by person, banking may be different for some, yet not for others. We offer the best of both worlds, a traditional banking experience with our friendly tellers and an online or mobile banking option with features that you can personalize and utilize anytime, anywhere you go. So you can bank how you want, when you want, and from where you want to. Platte Valley Bank.
Logos in Gering is the place to get all of your school spirit gear, personalized gifts, and promotional items for your business and employees and banners for any special event. Logos is also the only place to stop for custom screen printing or embroidery. You can even design it yourself on their interactive website. Stop into Logos today. They'll design it, print it, and have it to you in no time. There's no job too big or small for Logos. That's Logos in Gering.
Scale Sales and Service is the one-stop shop for all your weighing needs, from laboratory calibration, packing houses, livestock, and truck sales. It's a full-service scale company from solutions to installation and 24/7 emergency service support. Scale Sales and Service is there for you because your business is their priority. Servicing 7 states with headquarters in Omaha. Scale Sales and Service, your partner for all your weighing needs. Find us today at 247scales.com.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the KNEB Storm Center, your trusted source for weather.
Going to have partly to mostly cloudy skies tonight. Going to get cloudier as we go through the evening hours. And then breezy conditions develop by early tomorrow. We've really got a windy day coming your way for tomorrow here across the high plains. Downright mild for both Monday and Tuesday before rain turns over to snow on Wednesday. And then we have much colder temperatures to end the week. That is certain. The much colder temps are definitely on the way. 43 yesterday after a morning low of 12. Nothing in the rain gauge again yesterday. About half of what we should have for the month of January. We're probably going to end with 1700s out there. 48 right now in Denver. It's only 38 in Lyman. 36 here in Goodland. Still colder on the central and eastern portions of the state. 20s and near 30 degrees there is all. Here in our region, 31 in Ogallala, 38 up in Valentine. We have 40s for the most part, even a 48 there in Kimball right now. Not too bad at all. Light winds, calm in fact in many locations, so nothing to worry about on the wind chills for the most part. So for tonight, we're going to have overcast skies. We're going to see a few clouds in here at times, few breaks. Add it all up, we're going to be partly cloudy, I think, through most of the evening hours. Mostly cloudy to partly cloudy skies anyway. And then low temperatures tonight are going to be held up thanks to those clouds into the 20s. Now tomorrow we're going to put this in motion. We have some sun to start the day. Clouds be partly cloudy throughout the day. An isolated snow flurry. You can see those scattered around. It's going to be windy all day tomorrow as well. It's going to make temps feel even colder thanks to those winds. They're not going to be as mild as today, but still in the 40s for most of us for tomorrow. That colder air just off to the north and east where it's in the low 30s. Nothing really coming in the rain gauge or any sort of snow here in the next 24 hours. We've been showing you the last couple of days our longer range forecast models, and here we are, a little bit of difference in them today. The European model brings a decent band of snow in central and eastern Nebraska again in the high country, and then closer here to us out here on the high plains, maybe a few areas with some moderate to heavy snows possible out of the European model. Now, the GFS model doesn't have that snow in the eastern portion of the state nearly as heavy, or really as heavy anywhere. And here in the area, again, moderate snows are certainly possible. We'll have to keep a close eye on it. Still several days out. What we do know is certain is that colder weather is coming for next week. Mostly cloudy, 28 tonight. For tomorrow, we're going to be partly cloudy. It's going to be windy. Winds 25 to 30 probably. Gusts over 45. That could be our high temperatures, 45 as well. And then our 7-day forecast, we turn sunny on Sunday. Highs near 50. We'll be near 60 by Tuesday. Only to bring in rain and snow mix on Wednesday, turning to all snow. Thursday will be windy and in the low 30s, about mid 30s or so for Friday as well, in the first day of the KNEB Farm and Ranch Expo.
Highlights from the up-and-coming Arrow Crown Angus video sale on DV Auctions. 6 o'clock p.m. Friday, February 9th. Head on over to dvauction.com to view the over 30 lots to be offered for sale. Any questions? Give Brian Rice a call at 308-641-2600.
Fly United Airlines, operated by SkyWest with Western Nebraska Regional Airport. United is dedicated to going the extra mile for you with daily flights to and from Denver, along with a commitment to excellent service. Reserve your flight today, and remember, United miles can be earned and redeemed with your flights. While at the airport, stop and enjoy authentic Italian food at Roma Italian Restaurant. Plus, Hertz Thrifty Car Rental is there for your car rental needs. Make life easier, relax, and get on board with Western Nebraska Regional Airport.
Finally, goodbye 2020. There was one good thing about 2020. That was the prices. And this is your last chance to get last year's prices at Renewal by Anderson of Wyoming. That's 20% off every window and door. Plus no money down, no interest, and no payments for 12 months. Only at Renewal by Anderson. But hurry, because 2020 pricing is only available until February 15th. Book your free estimate today. Call Renewal by Anderson of Wyoming at 307-215-7493.
Welcome to Kelly's, home of the Valley's best selection of wine, spirits, and beer. Whether you're brand loyal to the tried and true brew or really enjoy trying something different and new, Kelly's has something for everyone. Family owned and operated and right on your way on West 27th Street in Scottsbluff. Kelly's Liquor. If you can't find it at Kelly's, it's not worth drinking.
Welcome back. Flags are flying at half-staff in Mitchell to honor former Mayor Stephen Silverman, who passed away on Saturday at the age of 77. Silverman served as mayor from 1982 until 1990 and also served on city council, including as council president. Mitchell City Administrator Perry Mader says flags will fly at half-staff in Silverman's honor for 1 week. Well, firefighters responded to a Gering business around 10:40 last night after receiving a report of a possible blaze. Scanner traffic indicated smoke was seen coming from the doors of the DocuShred building as first responders arrived, and firefighters found flames inside the rear of a truck and worked to pull the vehicle outside so the fire could be extinguished. Details on the cause and estimated amount of damage were not immediately available. And Nebraska could soon eliminate all of its virus-related restrictions on gatherings if the number of people hospitalized with COVID-19 continues to decline, even though few people in the state have been vaccinated for the coronavirus. State health officials say the restrictions could be lifted this weekend if virus patients continue to occupy fewer than 10% of Nebraska's hospital beds. As of Wednesday, about 8% of the state's hospital beds were occupied by COVID-19 patients. The main restriction that could be lifted is a 75% capacity limit on indoor gatherings. Nebraska has gone from having the nation's 5th highest infection rate in early December to having its 36th highest rate as of Wednesday. Well, straight ahead, Alex and Rebel in with your Friday 5. We'll have that right after this on KNEB.TV News. Who is Hydrotex? Hydrotex manufactures and distributes over 300 different high-performance lubricants, including fuel conditioners, hydraulic and transmission fluid, and more. We've been helping customers improve their operations for more than 80 years with products made in the USA. We sell directly to customers and can even deliver right to your door to offer excellent service and value. Our products are made to exceedingly extend drain and grease intervals to reduce maintenance and labor costs to improve the budget. Whether you're in a factory, farm fleet, or like to go fast, Hydrotex is here to help. Visit your local Hydrotex dealer in person or online today.
For more than 162 years, FNBO has been with you where you are. A bank committed to helping you earn more and save more, so you can do more, both big and small. It's what you can expect from the great big small bank.
This is KNEB.TV Ag News from the FNBO Ag Desk. FNBO, the great big small bank.
Are you okay? I'm doing great. What are you you doing? Stop! Hey! That was karma.
Here are 5 things you need to know about snow and agriculture.
At number 1, pointing out the obvious, snow adds moisture to soil.
The general rule is 10 inches of snow equals 1 inch of rain. Of course, this varies on how fluffy or how thick the snow is.
At number 2, snow provides water for livestock.
While snow isn't typically used as the sole source for water, it certainly can be with enough snow and proper livestock management.
According to Utah State Extension, cows would need to consume between 30 and 40 pounds of snow per day to meet their water needs.
Oh my God, you wound up for that. Number 3, snow for soil protection.
Snow cover keeps the soil from blowing, so as long as the ground is protected by snow, soil particles on the surface can't be picked up by high winds.
Ultimately, this does prevent erosion for a little bit of time.
No! Try me. Number 4, boosting metabolism.
Okay, the snow doesn't actually boost the metabolism of livestock. The colder it gets, the more body heat an animal needs to generate to stay warm.
One way of doing this is by giving livestock extra feed, like hay or distiller's grains, when it's expected to get really cold out.
Ah! And finally, number 5, soil for water temperature.
Snow has an insulating effect on the soil, which keeps very cold air temperatures from reducing soil temperatures and protecting the crowns of plants from cold injury like winter wheat.
Snow also keeps soils warmer during the winter by adding moisture to the soil. It takes much longer for wet soils to get cold than it does for dry soils.
Alex, what are you doing?
I'm stuck, man.
The snow is as tall as you.
I'm literally stuck.
Are you stuck? How are you gonna get out? Too bad I'm manning the camera and can't help you. I'm Need a hand? Alex? Are you okay?
I'm doing great.
This is Mike. Mike likes his car. Mike likes to save money. And Mike likes to breathe. So Mike fills up with E15 with 15% American ethanol. The clean octane in E15 gives Mike the performance he wants from his engine and the clean air he wants for his family. Better yet, E15 costs less at the pump. Higher octane, cleaner air, lower cost. E15 sure gives Mike a lot to like. Discover E15 with American ethanol.
For more than 162 years, FNBO has been with you where you are. A bank committed to helping you earn more and save more, so you can do more, both big and small. It's what you can expect from the great big small bank.
Hey y'all, Heather here with Platte Valley Back & Sew. Platte Valley Back & Sew has been a cornerstone in downtown Scottsbluff since 1977. Our family brings over 100 years combined experience in the vacuum and sewing machine industry. We stand behind all of our products with a warranty you can trust and service you can count on. Whether you decide to shop in-store or online at PlatteValleyBackandSew.com, our quality products and customer care shine through. You can buy online, sign up for classes, see a calendar of classes and events, view our newsletter, and stay up to date. Platte Valley Back & Sew, downtown Scottsbluff, and online to serve you.
When it comes to helping local folks with the loans and financial advice they need, we don't horse around. Our only goal is to help you and your family achieve your financial goals with the right loans and savings products. So if you want to bank with people that care about you and your financial needs, stop by or give us a call. First State Bank. We're big on you. Member FDIC. Online at fsbcentral.com.
Well, let's take a peek at what's happening on your weekend community calendar. That's a look at today's community calendar, brought to you by First State Bank, honoring those who give back. Nominate your community champion at fsbcentral.com.
Find out what convenient really means at the Western Travel Terminal. Start with our great selection of food and drinks, from for real milkshakes and fresh brewed coffee to snacks and hot food. Next, check out our beer and spirits with their everyday low prices. Finally, let us work for you with our full-service gas station and automatic truck and car wash. All this can be found at 822 South Beltline in Scottsbluff. Western Travel Terminal, your convenient shopping, restaurant, and full-service gas leader.
At Platte Valley Investment Center, we believe in personalized planning for your financial goals.
As your retirement income partners, our concern for your success, combined with resources from Raymond James, can help you make confident decisions for your financial future.
Our team of financial advisors will help you make your money work just as hard as you did to earn it. After all, our goal is to help you reach your financial goals.
Call me, Jody Rosiska, or Kevin Fig, financial advisors, to set up your free, no obligation pre-retirement review.